Hello,
Hi,
my name is Kabir. What's your name?
my name is Jackie.
What are you studying?
BE.
Where are you from?
I am from Mumbai. And you?
I am from Bangalore.
Spoken English.
Hi friends, in today's class I am going to teach a beautiful spoken English class. See, if you want to learn spoken English, first you should know what are the most important topics to learn spoken English. So, as you all know that tenses is the most important topic to learn spoken English. So, see, in every building doors and windows are compulsory or not. No one can construct any building without doors and windows, right. So, we cannot stay in a home where we can't find doors and windows, and we cannot use cell phone without SIM card, and we cannot drive any vehicle without diesel and petrol. Like that, we cannot speak English without tenses. This is the most important tense. This is the most important topic to learn spoken English, I am telling you. So, friends, today I am going to give you the introduction of tenses. Tense means time. So, we do every work according to the time. So, tense, it has been taken from a Latin word, that is tempus, which means time. So, friends, in English there are mainly three tenses. They are present tense, past tense and future tense. Again, each tense has been divided into four forms. Altogether there are 12 tenses in English. So, if I teach like this, some of you may remember, some of you may not remember. So, that is what I would like to give you some techniques which can make you to remember for a long time. See friends, in English there are mainly three tenses. They are present tense, past tense and future tense. How can you remember this? Now you can remember that in English there are mainly three tenses. They are present, past and future. After 2-3 years you may forget a doubt. You may get a doubt how many tenses are there in English, whether there are 3 or 30 or 40 or 50, like that you may get a doubt. So, that is what I am going to give you a sweet technique which can help you a lot. See, there will be 3 seasons: summer, winter and rainy season. Whenever you happen to forget the number of tenses, you can remember the seasons in a year: summer, winter and rainy season. 3 seasons and 3 tenses, like that you can remember. Each tense has been divided into 4 forms. Present tense has been divided into 4 forms. Past tense is also divided into 4 forms. Even future tense is also divided into 4 forms. So, altogether there are 12 tenses. So, how can you remember this? Now, you can know that each tense has been divided into 4 forms. How can you remember this for a long time? I am going to give you a sweet technique for this one also. See friends, each season contains how many months? 4 months or 10 months? 4 months. Summer 4 months, then winter 4 months, then rainy season also 4 months. Like that you can remember. Each tense is also divided into 4 forms. Altogether there are 12 tenses in English. How can you remember there are totally 12 tenses? Now you can easily remember there are 12 tenses totally. But after 2-3 years you will get a doubt. Totally how many tenses are there in English? So, friends, whenever you happen to get such doubts, immediately you can remember how many months are there in a year. From Jan to December, how many months are there in a year? 12 months. How many? 12. Yes. So, you are telling that there are 12 months in a year. So, like that you can remember that there are 12 tenses in English, friends. I hope this technique will help you a lot. Friends, now let us see the division of the tenses. Present tense has been divided into 4 forms. They are simple present tense. Number 1 is simple present tense. Next, number 2, present continuous tense. Number 3, present perfect tense. Number 4, present perfect continuous tense. So, these are the 4 of present tense. Next, let us see past tense. This one also has been divided into 4 forms or 4 types or 4 kinds. Number 1 in past, simple past. 2 past continuous. 3 past perfect. 4. Past perfect continuous tense. So next tense, next one is future. Even future also has been divided into 4 forms. They are simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense and future perfect continuous tense. These are the 12 tenses that we have in English grammar. So friends, now I am going to teach the tenses one by one. So number 1, simple present tense. See, the tense which is used to indicate habitual actions or daily activities or to tell regular activities or to tell universal truths is called simple present tense. Friends, once again I am going to tell you when should we use simple present tense. Simple present tense is used to tell habitual actions or daily activities or regular activities or general works, or it is also used to tell universal truths. It is also used to tell quotations. It is also used to tell to write headings in the newspapers, in TV channels, in newspapers also we use simple present tense for headlines. Friends, it is also used to tell a running game commentary or whenever you are going to explain about something about a person. When you wish to narrate something, then also you can use simple present tense. So like this, it is very important. Once again I am going to tell you the major points of simple present tense. Simple present tense is used to tell habitual actions. Examples are: I do yoga every day. She does meditation regularly. He writes novels. Okay, and they play football. Bashir goes to mosque every Friday. Okay, Paul goes to church every Sunday. So like that friends, to tell all our hobbies, we can use hobbies or habitual actions, we can use simple present tense. And regular activities, the works which you do daily ones or weekly ones or monthly ones or yearly ones. Please remember friends, simple present tense should be used to tell habitual actions, and regular activities, whatever the works you do daily ones or weekly ones or monthly ones or yearly ones. For example, if you do any work every day, means 365 days, you can tell such works in simple present tense. For example, Anjali goes to school every day, or Hasini goes to school every day, or Kiran goes to school every day or college every day, like that. For telling daily activities, okay, for example, Shravani reads newspaper every day, goes to Mehboob Nagar every month, so like that. Or Janardhan goes to office regularly. Okay, Pradeep writes novels every month, or Navdeep watches movie every year. So like that, to tell all our regular activities, whatever the works you do, daily ones or weekly ones or monthly ones or yearly ones. I am going to give you some sweet examples which can help you a lot. Please remember friends, we can use simple present tense to tell our daily activities, whatever the work you do daily. Tell me, what do you do daily? Daily you read the newspaper, right? Daily you watch TV, right? Daily you may write your diary. So like that, to tell such daily activities we can use. If you do any work weekly ones also, we can tell such works in simple present tense. For example, every week what do you do? For example, you have the habit of watching a movie every week. So you can say in this tense, I watch a movie every week. Next, if you do any work monthly ones also, you can use this tense. For example, every month you have the habit of reading one book. So you can say that I read a book every month. If you do any work yearly ones, you can use such works in this tense. For example, you have the habit of visiting a temple every year. I go to temple every year. So like that friends. Now let's learn how to write sentences in simple present tense. Before going to tell you how to write sentences, let me explain once again. When should we use simple present tense? Number 1 point is, the most important point is, simple present tense is used to tell habitual actions. For example, Ramdev Baba does yoga every day. This is the example for habitual action. Next, simple present tense is also used to tell likes and dislikes. For example, she loves music, I like movies. We can say likes and dislikes also in simple present tense. Next, it is also used to tell universal truths. For example, the earth moves around the sun. So, like that. Next, it is also used to tell the quotations. For example, all that glitters is not gold. Okay, time and tide waits for none, like that. Simple present tense is also used to tell a running game commentary. For example, one match is going on. If you want to give any commentary on that match, you can use simple present tense. For example, you can say while the match is going on, Virat Kohli comes forward and he hits the ball goes to the boundary line. So, like that you can use simple present tense to tell a running game commentary. And it is also used to write headlines in the newspaper. For example, the Chief Minister visits Medak district shortly. Like that we can use this tense for headlines. We should also use this tense for narrating something. For example, you are going to tell about a person. For example, you are going to talk about your favorite teacher. Whenever you want to explain about a person, you can use simple present tense. For example, I am going to tell you about my favorite master. My favorite master name is Mr. Rangaswamy sir. He teaches English. He is a nice person. He teaches well. Okay, he loves all the students equally. He never shows any partiality. Okay, he comes to college regularly. Like that, when you explain about someone, you can use simple present tense. So, friends, this is something about simple present tense. Now, let us learn how to write sentences in simple present tense. See, there is a frame, subject plus V1 plus extra words or object. First, we should take one subject. I, we, you, they, he, she, it. These all are called as subjects. So, actually I, we, you, they, he, she, it, these all are called as pronouns, but here we can call them like subjects. So, some of you may get a doubt. Sir, what is the meaning of subject? Okay, now I am going to tell you which is called subject. Doer of the action. A person who does the work. Okay, doer is called subject. Or whatever we talk about, that becomes a subject. Okay. So, I, we, you, they, he, she, it, these all are called as subjects, but originally we can call them like pronouns. Here we can call them like subjects. So, the frame of simple present tense is subject plus V1 plus extra words or object we can say. Example, I watch movies, or I watch movies every day you can write. You can use any keyword also. Every day or daily or every week or every month or every year or every Sunday. You can use keywords also in the frame. So, I watch movies. We watch movies. Next, you watch movies. They watch movies. He watches movies. She watches movies. Or it watches movies. You can take names also. For example, Tulasi watches movies. Or Navadeep watches movies. You can take names also. So, friends, did you find any difference here? See, up to 4 sentences, I watch, we watch, you watch, they watch. The last 3 sentences are like this, he watches, she watches. So, there is a difference, right? So, what did we add here? We added ES. So, that is the extra word. When should we add ES or ES or IES to the main verb? See friends, in simple present tense, when the subject, when the subject is singular, if the subject is third person singular, we should add S or ES or IS to the main verb. Friends, please remember, in simple present tense, if the third person singular comes, if the subject is a third person singular, then we have to add S or ES or IS. So, some of you may get a doubt, when should we add S, when should we add ES and when should we add IS? Friends, now I am going to tell you when should we add S, when should we add ES and when should we add IS. Let me tell you first when should we add ES. If any verb ends with CH, SH, S O and X. If any verb ends with these letters, then we should add es to the main verb. For example, teach, this word ends with ch, and wash, this word ends with sh. Next, miss, for example, this word ends with s. Next, go, this word ends with o. Next, mix, this word ends with x. So, like this, if any verb ends with ch, sh, s, o and x, then we should add es to the main verb. Now, for example, not for all the subjects, only for the third person singular, whenever you are going to use the third person as a singular, okay, then only you should add if any verb ends with ch. For example, I teach English, I teach, we teach, you teach, they teach. He, third person singular, he teaches. She teaches. Akhil teaches. Aravind teaches. So, like that you can take any subject. Next, wash, I wash, we wash, you wash, they wash, he wash, is it right? Wrong. He is the third person singular, he washes, she washes, like that. This word ends with sh, no? So, then we should add es. Next, miss, I miss an opportunity, I miss, we miss, you miss, they miss, he misses, she misses, like that. So, s is there. So, that is what we should add es. Next, go, I go to college every day, I go, we go, you go, they go, he goes, she goes. See, like that, when the third person singular comes, we should add es, but especially if any verb ends with ch, sh, s, o and x. For example, mix, I am going to mix something, I mix, we mix. For example, I am going to mix salt, I am going to mix some salt in a curry. I mix, we mix, you mix, they mix, he mixes, she mixes. So, like this, friends, whenever the third person singular comes, then we should add es to the main verb. So, you got idea, I think, when should we add es. Now, I am going to tell you when should we add is. See, friends, if any verb ends with y, then we should add is to the verb. For example, I carry a bag, okay, I carry a bag, I carry, we carry, you carry, they carry, he carries a bag. See, he carries, he is the third person singular. So, that is what we should add is here, not es. If any verb ends with y, then we should add is, but we should delete it. See, carries. In the place of y, we should add is, carries. Or worry, I worry, we worry, you worry, they worry, he worries, she worries about her future. So, like that, friends. If any verb ends with ch, sh, s, o and x, then you should add es. If any verb ends with y, then you have to add es. For example, let us take another verb, that is play. I play tennis every day, for example. I play, we play, you play, they play, he play or he plays, he plays, es or only s or is, he plays only s. Then what I have told you just now, if any verb ends with, we should delete y, and in the place of y we should write is, I told you. But shall we try? Is it right? It's wrong. Plies. It's wrong. Or if any verb ends with y, we should delete it and we should write is, but it's wrong here. We should not add es here. Why? Because before y, vowel letter is there. So, whenever you find any vowel letter from a, e, I, o, u, you should not delete y and you should not add is, then just you should add s. So, whenever you find out a vowel letter before y, you just have to add s, that is it. Next, now I am going to tell you yes. Actually, I don't need to tell you when should we add yes, because you people came to know when should we add es, and you also came to know that when should we add is. In the remaining situations, we should add yes, that's it. For example, read is the verb. Read is the verb. Now you have got a doubt. Here should we, when the third person singular, we are going to use when the third person singular like he, she, or Kiran, Kishore, Praveen, Prakash, like that. So I read, we read, you read, they read. Now you have got a doubt. He is the third person singular. Should we add es or es or is? Here, see friends, here we should not add es, because this word is not going to end with ch, sh, so, x. So that's what we shouldn't add es. And here we should not add is also, because there is no y. This word is not going to end with y. So that's what we have to add yes. Whenever you can't see these first two rules, whenever you can't find a verb which ends with ch, sh, so, x or y, in those situations you can simply add yes to the verb. Right. So you came to know that when should we add yes and es and is. Whenever the third person singular comes, then only we should add. Right. Now you have got a doubt, I think. Sir, okay, we got some idea that when the verb ends with ch, sh, so, x, we are supposed to add es. If any verb ends with y, then we should add is. In the remaining situations, we should add yes. Okay, third person you are telling. Third person means what? We know, persons means we know, good persons, bad persons, but you are telling third person. What is the meaning of third person? Right? If you have that doubt, if you don't know what is called person, now I am going to tell you. Friends, in English grammar, persons are three types: first person, second person, and third person. Friends, now I am going to tell you like a small story. You can listen to me with great attention, you can easily understand. So persons are three types in English grammar. They are first person, second person, and third person. So again you have got a doubt. First person means what? Second person means what? And third person means what? Friends, now I am going to tell you. First person means speaker is called first person. Okay, a person who speaks in front of you. See, now I am speaking to you, no? I am called as a first person. Okay, speaker is always called as first person. Next, second person. Listener is called second person. Now you are listening to me. Whatever I am going to teach, you are listening to me. So listener is called second person. Next, third person. When this first and second person talk about a person who is not here is called third person. For example, we both are talking about our Honorable Chief Minister, Mr. K. Chandrasekhar Rao garu. Okay. So, Mr. KCR is the third person singular. I am the first person, you are the second person. We both are talking about our Honorable Chief Minister. So, he becomes the third person. Friends, did you understand which is called first person, which is called second person, and which is called third person? Once again I am going to tell you, it's very easy. A speaker is called first person. A person who speaks, speaker is always called as first person. Listener is called second person. When this first and second person talk about a person who is not present here is called as third person. And one more thing I am going to tell you that in every person there is a singular and plural. In first person singular is there, plural is there. In the second person also singular is there, plural is there. Like that in the third person also there is a singular and plural. Now let us discuss what is singular, what is plural. I think you know singular and plural. For example, pen is a singular, pens plural. So like that singular and plural means you know. So friends, here what is a singular and plural? In every person there is a singular and plural. Okay. Let's see in first person which is called singular, which is called plural. I is called singular. Speaker is called first person. So in first person singular is I, plural is we. For example, two persons are going to talk to you. my friend and I, we both are talking to you. Okay, so we, it is called first person plural. If the only one person is going to talk to you in front of you, that person is called first person singular. If two persons are going to talk to you, then they are called as first person plural. Next, let's come to the second person singular and plural. For example, you are only listening to me now. You are only one person listening to me. So now you are called second person. You and your family members are your family members and you. Okay, many students are going to attend this class at this moment. So you all are called as second person plural. Okay. Next, let's discuss about the third person. Right. Who is the Chief Minister of Telangana? Mr. Chandrasekhar Rao. Okay, third person singular. Next, who is the Prime Minister of India? Mr. Narendra Modi is the Prime Minister of India. So if we talk about only Telangana CM, he becomes third person singular. If we talk about only Prime Minister, he becomes third person singular. But when we talk about CM and PM, both, they become plural. So they both are called third person plural. Friends, this is something about person's chart. Now, let's know the keywords. In every tense, there will be some keywords. Keywords are very, very important, friends. Friends, now I am going to tell you the keywords of simple present tense. In every tense, there are some keywords. The keywords of simple present tense are daily, every day, every week, every Sunday or Monday, any day name, every month, every year, usually, generally, naturally, frequently, occasionally, often, once, twice, thrice, ever, never. These are the most important keywords of simple present tense. Some of you may get it out. Sir, why are you explaining about keywords? When should we use the keywords? See friends, while you are speaking English with your friends, especially when you are going to use simple present tense, you have to use keywords. For example, I go to college every day. See, in this sentence, every day is the keyword. I go to college every day. We go to college, or I go to Chennai every week. She comes to India every year. So like that, while we are speaking English, we should use these keywords in sentences. Okay friends, they come to Hyderabad regularly. See, regularly is the keyword. While we are speaking English, especially when we are going to use simple present tense, we have to use these keywords. Next, types of sentences. You came to know how to write sentences in simple present tense. Friends, now let's learn in simple present tense how many types of sentences will be there. We can frame 4 types of sentences from simple present tense. They are positive sentences, negative sentences, interrogative sentences and negative interrogative sentences. So like this, we can frame or we can write 4 types of sentences from simple present tense. Once again, positive sentences, negative sentences, interrogative sentences and negative interrogative sentences. Like this, in every tense we can divide the sentences like this: positive, negative, interrogative and negative interrogative. Some of you may get it out. Sir, sentences means we know, but we don't know that positive, negative, what is meant by positive, what is the meaning of negative. See friends, I am going to tell you what is the positive. For example, for the first time you came to my home, I am asking you, dear friends, do you take coffee? So you are going to respond my question, right? Yes, I take coffee. See, you are going to give a positive answer. This is called a positive sentence. For example, if you are not interested, no, I don't take coffee. See, this is called a negative sentence. My question is interrogative sentence. Do you take coffee? Then negative interrogative means when we are going to ask a question with little bit surprisingness, don't you take? See, according to the sentences, we have to change our expressions. Now I am going to tell you one positive sentence. He goes to college every day. It's a positive sentence. He goes to college every day. Next, negative sentence. He doesn't go to college every day. Next, interrogative sentence. Does he go to college every day? Next, negative interrogative. Doesn't he go to college every day? Friends, in simple present tense there are two helping verbs. They are do and does. We should know the helping verbs of tense also. In simple present tense there are two helping verbs. They are do and does. Do should be used for I, we, you, they and any plural subjects. Does should be used for he, she, it and any singular subject. So here once again I am going to tell you how to write four types of sentences in simple present tense: positive, negative, interrogative and negative interrogative. See friends, in simple present tense every positive sentence and a negative sentence should start with subjects. See here is an example. They go to college every day. Okay, in simple present tense every positive and a negative sentence should start with subjects. They go to college every day. See, this sentence has started with they. Next, negative, they don't go to college every day. See, this second sentence, negative sentence, has also started with subject. So please remember, not only in simple present tense but also in every tense, positive and negative sentence should start with subjects. Okay, so here which is the subject? They is the subject. So what is the meaning of subject? Whatever we talk about, that becomes a subject. If we talk about you, you become a subject. If I talk about Prakash, he becomes a subject. If we talk about Ashok, he becomes a subject. If we talk about Kalyan, he becomes a subject. Whatever we talk about, that becomes a subject. Here they is the subject. Please remember, in every tense positive and negative sentences should start with subjects, and interrogative and negative interrogative sentences should start with helping verbs. Here the third sentence is interrogative, means asking questions, how to ask questions. So in simple present tense questions should start with do or does. So in front of I, we, you and any plural subjects we should use do. In front of he, she and any singular subject we should use does. Here, do they go to college every day? Positive is they go to college every day. Negative is they don't go to college every day. Interrogative. So subject is they. So do they go to college every day? This is interrogative sentence. Then negative interrogative sentence. Don't they go? Don't means do plus not. Don't they go to college every day? So friends, like this you must learn the types of sentences in every tense. So this is the example of they. Next, let's write how to write four sentences by using another subject, third person singular. For example, he takes tea. He takes tea. Okay, it's a positive sentence. He doesn't take tea, negative sentence. Does he take tea? Interrogative sentence. Doesn't he take tea? Negative interrogative sentence. See friends, when the third person singular comes, then only you should add s or es or is to the main verb. He takes, he doesn't take, does he take, does she take. So if you understand these two examples well, you can frame number of examples. Friends, shall we practice with another subject? For example, subject is you. Okay, you watch TV every day, positive. You don't watch TV every day is negative. Next, interrogative. Do you watch TV every day? Interrogative. Then don't you watch TV every day? Negative interrogative. Very simple friends. Positive and negative sentences should always start with subjects. Okay. Interrogative and negative interrogative sentences should always start with helping verbs. In this tense, which are called helping verbs? Do, does. In simple present tense, there are only two helping verbs. They are do and does. Okay. So what I have told you, when the third person singular comes, we should add s, es, is. I told you. So sometimes most of the students get confused. When should we add s, es and is? Friends, now I am going to tell you a beautiful technique which can help you a lot. If you understand this technique well, you can never forget when should we add es or is to the main verb. See friends, there are some conditions to add es or is to the main verb. For example, s, es and is. These three are your relatives. Okay, he eats apples daily. Okay, see. When should we add es or is to the main verb? Now I am going to tell you what are the steps are required to add es or is. For example, these three are our relatives. Now you are going to invite them. S, es and is I request you to visit our home. We are going to celebrate a festival. So, for that festival, we have decided to invite you. So, we request you to visit our home. Then they are telling that, okay, we are ready to visit your home, but you should accept for some conditions. Then you said, okay, tell me what are the conditions. We are ready to accept. Tell your conditions. Condition number 1, okay, at your home there should be simple present tense. In English there are totally 12 tenses, no? Only simple present tense should be there at your home, then only I will enter your home. If you have other tenses at your home, I cannot. Only simple present tense should be there. Wherever simple present tense is there, there only we come. We don't touch other tenses. So, friends, this is condition number 1. If you want to add S or ES or IES, it means that sentence should be in simple present tense. Okay, that is condition number 1. Okay, you are telling, okay, at our home simple present tense is only there. See, he eats apples every day. It is simple present tense only. Please come. We are telling, no. That simple present tense sentence should start with the third person. That is condition number 1. See, in simple present tense, different subjects are there. I, we, you, they, he, she. Different subjects are there. But they are telling that, of course, at your home simple present tense should be there. That is condition number 1. Next, second condition is, if you write any sentence, that sentence should start with the third person. Okay. Then we are telling, yes, we have third person at our home. No. That third person should be a singular. They also third person, but they eats wrong. Third person, only third person is not important. That third person must be a singular. Then we are telling, yes, he is the third person singular. Okay, I am ready to come, but another condition also should be there. Friends, once again I am going to tell you a beautiful technique which can help you a lot. Most of the students are going to get confused. When should we add yes or es or ies? Should we follow this in every tense or only in first tense? Friends, only in simple present tense we should follow this. So, if you want to remember for a long time, I am going to tell you a beautiful technique. See, friends, for example, these 3 are your relatives. You are going to invite them for their festival which you are going to celebrate. Okay. For this Ugadi festival, you are going to invite your relatives. Okay. You went there. Dear relatives, respected relatives, we request you to visit our home. Like that you have visited. Like that you have requested them. Okay. So, then your relatives are putting some conditions. Okay, we are ready to visit your home, but you should accept for 4 conditions. If you can accept for 4 conditions, we are ready to come. We don't have any objection to come to your home. Okay, if we want to visit your home, at your home, simple present tense should be there. No other tense should be there except simple present tense. Only simple present tense should be there. If the simple present tense is available at your home, we are ready to come to your home. Then you are telling, yes, we have simple present tense only at our home, please come. Then, okay, condition number 2, a positive sentence should be there. So, in simple present tense, there are 4 types of sentences, positive sentences, negative sentences, interrogative sentences and negative interrogative sentences. But only a positive sentence should be there, then only we come. If you have negative sentence, interrogative sentence and negative interrogative sentence, we don't want to come, we don't come, we never come. It means simple present tense sentence must be a positive. Okay, positive sentence is there, please come, we are inviting. Okay, condition number 3, third person should be there. That sentence, that positive sentence of simple present tense should start with the third person. If you start that sentence with the second person, with first person, we don't come. Only third person should be there. That sentence should be started with the third person. Then we are telling, yes, third person is there, please come. There is the third person. Then they are telling, our relatives are telling that, no, one more condition is there. If you can accept for the last condition also, we are ready to jump, we are ready to visit your home. So, condition number 1, simple present tense should be there, and if you write any sentence, that sentence must be a positive sentence, and that positive sentence must start with the third person, and the last condition is that the third person must be a singular. But it is also a third person, but it is not singular, that is what we should not add. So, here then we are telling that yes, we have third person singular, then they come. See, these are the conditions, friends, never forget. Whenever you wish to add SR, ES or IS to the main verb, to any verb in that sentence, you should observe whether the sentence is in simple present tense or not. If it is a positive sentence or negative or interrogative or negative interrogative, you should observe that must be a positive. And what subject is there, whether it is first, second, subject means second person or third person should be there. Okay, person is important, and that third person singular should be there. These are the conditions to add S and ES, IS to the main verb. Next, friends, now let us learn types of questions. In simple present tense, there are two types of questions, yes or no type questions and WH type questions. See, so now you have got a doubt. Sir, you are telling that in simple present tense there are two types of questions. They are yes or no type questions and WH type questions. So, please tell us which questions are called yes or no type questions and which questions are called WH type questions. Okay, that is fine. I am going to tell you which questions are called yes or no type questions and which questions are called WH type questions. See, friends, in English there are 24 helping verbs. If any question starts with helping verb, that is called yes or no type question. In English there are 9 WH words are there, like what, where, when, which, why, how, like that. If any sentence starts with WH word, that question is called WH type question. Okay, in English there are two types of questions. I am sorry, in simple present tense there are two types of questions, yes or no type questions and WH type questions. Okay, so the questions which start with helping verbs are called yes or no type questions. Okay, now I am going to tell you what are the helping verbs. See, there are 24 helping verbs. Okay, they are am, is, are, was, were, do, does, did, have, has, had, shall, should, will, would, can, could, may, might, need, ought, dare, used, must. So, we can divide these helping verbs into 3 to 4 categories. For example, totally there are 24 helping verbs. Among 24 helping verbs, see first 5, am, is, are, was, were, we can call them like B forms, am, is, are, was, were. Okay, there are totally 8 B forms in English, am, is, are, was, were, be, been and being, but here among these 24 helping verbs, first 5 are called B forms, am, is, are, was, were. First 3, am, is, are, these 3 are used only for present. Second 2, was and were, these 2 are used only for past. So, among 24 helping verbs, first 5 are called B forms, am, is, are, was, were. Next 3, do, does, did, these 3 are called do forms. Do and does should be used only for present and did should be used for past. Next, there are 3 have forms, have, has, had. Have and has should be used for present, had should be used for past. Are you understanding, friends? 5 B forms are there. First 5 words are called, first 5 words, totally there are 8 B forms in English, am, is, are, was, were, be, been, being. But here these first 5 words are called as B forms, am, is, are, was, were. Am, is, are should be used for present, was, were should be used for past. 3 do forms, do, does, did. Do, does should be used for present, did should be used for past. 3 have forms, 5 B forms, 3 do forms, 3 have forms, have, has, had. Have and has should be used for present, had should be used for past. Next, the remaining words are called modals. They are shall, should, will, would, can, could, may, might, need, ought, dare, used, must. This is the list of all the helping verbs in English. So, once again I am going to repeat the helping verbs. Am, is, are, was, were, do, does, did, have, has, had, shall, should, will, would, can, could, may, might, need, ought, dare, used, must. Friends, if any question starts with any helping verb, that question is called yes or no type question. If any question starts with WH words like what, where, when, which, why, how, who, whom, whose, such questions are called WH type questions, right. So, in simple present tense, let's see how to write yes or no type questions and how to write WH type questions. First, let's see yes or no type questions. See friends, in simple present tense there are two helping verbs, they are do and does. In simple present tense, if you write 1 lakh yes or no type questions also, every question must start either with do or does only. Okay. I, we, you, they. Before I, we, you, they and any plural subjects, do should be there. Before he, she and any singular subject, does should be there. So, in simple present tense, yes or no type questions should start with either do or does, either do or does, either do or does. We shouldn't start with any other word. In simple present tense, yes or no type questions always start with do or does, do or does, do or does. When should we start questions with do? When you take subjects like I, we, you, they and any plural subjects, girls, boys, doctors, teachers, plural subjects. Examples, do you watch TV every day? Do they watch TV every day? Do your friends watch TV every day? Do your relatives watch movies? See like this. Do your parents meet you regularly? When you take such subjects, you can start the questions with do. Friends, when should you use the does? In simple present tense, whenever you take the third person singular like he, she and sister, brother, father, mother, whenever you take any third person singular. So, when you take such subjects, you can start the question with does. For example, does he meet you regularly? Does she talk to you frequently? Does your mother help you every day? See like that. When you take third person singular, then you should start the question with does. So, like this, in simple present tense, yes or no type questions should always start with helping verbs. They are do and does. Next, let us learn how should we write WH type questions. Very simple friends. If you know very well about yes or no type questions, WH type questions will become very easy for you. Friends, let us see the difference between yes or no type question and a WH type question. What I have told you, the question which starts with helping verbs, okay, is called yes or no type question. Here do is the helping verb. So, this is called yes or no type question. This is called a WH type question because WH words are there like what, where, when. So, what is the difference between these two sentences? See, if I close it, can you find out any difference? Both sentences are looking like same, right? See, there is no difference at all. Now, there is a difference. See, just if you add any WH word to yes or no type question, that becomes a WH type question. Whatever the WH word is required, you can use. You can use what do you write daily, or where do you write diary, or whatever it is. Where do you write, what do you write, how do you write, when do you write. You can use any WH word which you want. So, if you can learn yes or no type question, WH type question becomes easy. Whenever you want to write an yes or no type question into WH type question, the yes or no type question should be written as it is. Before that helping verb, WH word should be added. That's it. That sentence becomes a WH type sentence. Friends, now we are going to know very clearly how to speak yes or no type questions, how to speak or how to ask yes or no type questions with answers. Let us practice questions with answers. In simple present tense, yes or no type questions should start with do and does. See, here is a table. Do you go to college every day? See, 4 subjects are there. In this table you can see 4 subjects. How many subjects are there? Come on. How many? 4 are there. What are they? You, they, he and she. 4 subjects are there in that table. So, friends, now we are going to learn how to write yes or no type questions with different subjects. See, first these 4 subjects are very important, friends. In every tense you should learn questions with these 4 subjects. If you can learn how to write questions with these 4 subjects, you can frame question with any subject. Yes, these 4 subjects are most important, I am telling you friends. They are you, they, he, she. In every tense you should learn how to write yes or no type questions and WH type questions with these 4 subjects. If you can understand how to frame the questions with these 4 subjects, you can frame number of questions. You may get a doubt, sir, if we learn with only 4 subjects how to frame the questions, how can we frame the questions with a number of subjects? Easily, we can easily change. For example, if you can learn swimming in one well, you can swim in any well. So like that, if you learn how to frame the questions with 2-3 subjects, you can frame number of questions with number of subjects. What's there? Okay, let's come to the present topic. And here there are 4 subjects, you, they, he, she. So you and they, before you and they we should use do. Do you go to college every day? Next, they, do they go to college every day? He is the 3rd person singular. Does or do? Does should be used. Does he go to college every day? She, does she go to college every day? That's all. See, do you go to college every day? Do they go to college every day? Does he go to college every day? Does she go to college every day? If you once understand this example, you can change the verbs. For example, let's take another verb, that is write. Do you write a diary every day? Do they write a diary every day? Does he write a diary every day? Does she write a diary every day? See, if you learn like this, you can ask the questions with any subject. For example, let's take different subjects, any names. Okay, for example, Raju. Do or does? Raju is 3rd person singular. 3rd person singular. So does Raju? Okay, does Raju go to college every day? For example, Rani. Does Rani? Okay, Raju and Rani. Raju and Rani plural. Raju and Rani plural. For example, let's take 2 girls' names, Tulasi and Gautami, or Anjali or Hasini. Let's take 2 boys' names, Navadeep and Pradeep, or Akhil or Aravind. You can take any 2 names or more than 2 names. Do. For singular name, does. For plural names, means when you take a singular noun which should be a 3rd person singular, then does. For plural nouns, 3rd person plural nouns, do should be used. Okay. Now answers. How to give answer, right? Do you go to college every day? It is yes or no type question. You can say yes or no. Whenever you are asked such questions, you can say either yes or no. For example, I am asking you friends, come on, tell me, do you go to college every day? Now you can say yes or no. You can say either yes or no. Yes sir, I go to college every day. No, I don't go to college every day. I am asking you, friends, do you watch Mana TV regularly? Yes, I watch Mana TV every day. I don't watch other channels because the government of Telangana has given a golden opportunity to the students of Telangana. We should be thankful to the government. For the first time, no other state is offering like this. We are very fortunate to have such a golden opportunity. Every day we watch. We never end any day without watching Mana TV. We are enjoying. I am informing to almost all my friends, most of the students watch Mana TV every day. We never end our day without watching Mana TV. Sometimes we don't watch other channels, but we never stop watching Mana TV because in Mana TV so many beautiful programs are coming, especially for the students. The students, those who are preparing for competitive exams, they are enjoying like anything. Some students don't get time to go to Hyderabad city to take coaching. For such students, Telangana government is going to give a boon, I can say. So that's what, sir. How can you ask, sir? Do you watch Mana TV? Yes, we watch Mana TV. Negative means we don't watch. Do you watch ETV? No, I don't watch ETV, or we don't watch ETV. So like that. So do you go to college every day means yes, I go to college every day, positive answer. No, I don't go to college every day, negative answer. Next, do they go to college every day? Yes, they go to college every day, positive answer. No, they don't go to college every day is negative answer. Does he go to college every day? Yes, he goes to college every day, positive answer. No, he doesn't go to college every day, negative answer. Does she go to college every day? Yes, she goes to college every day. No, she doesn't go to college every day. See, like these friends, very simple friends. Whenever you are asked yes or no type questions from simple present tense, you can start the answer with yes or no. It's depend upon you. Okay, for example, Let's take one more new example. I am asking you, do you visit Usmania University every Sunday? You can say either yes or no. Yes, I visit Usmania University every Sunday. If you don't get the time, you can say no. No sir, I don't visit Usmania University every Sunday. So that is you. Next, let's take second subject, they. Do they visit Usmania University every Sunday? Yes, they visit Usmania University every Sunday. No, they don't visit Usmania University every Sunday. Next subject, he. He means, should we start the question with do or does? Does. Does he visit Usmania University every Sunday? Yes, he visits. He visit wrong. He visits Usmania University every Sunday. No means no, he doesn't visit Usmania University every Sunday. Next, the last subject is she. Does she visit Usmania University every Sunday? Yes, she visits Usmania University every Sunday. No, she doesn't visit Usmania University every Sunday. So this is the process of asking questions and telling answers of yes or no type questions, friends. I hope you understood very well how to ask yes or no type questions in simple present tense, and you also came to know very well how to answer when you are received yes or no type questions from the opposite person. Friends, in the next class you are going to learn how to ask WH type questions and how to tell answers when you receive WH type questions. Thank you very much for your kind attention.